It's time now for a look latest on local sports. In sports, Wayne County's football team shut out Brooks County Friday night at JC Stadium by a final score of 14-0. Marks the first time Brooks County was shut out since 2011, a streak dating back to 149 games without a shutout. Jacket defense shined all night, pitches a shutout 14-0 in the final. Jackets' Matthew Fuller had two long touchdown runs both in the first half. They covered 82 and 73 yards. Jackets led 14-0 at the halftime, and the game ended 14-0. Now the Jackets prepare for the Board Award this Friday night in Baxley. So they'll take on the number 2 team in the state in WIFO football. Appleton County rolled over Aiken, South Carolina Friday night by a score of 56-13. Other scores on Friday: Long County shut out Tatnall 38-zip. BC rolled over Chambers, North Carolina 42-9. Bradwell over Liberty 26-13. Bacon County over Scriven County 30-7. Brunswick beat Camden 21-17. Glenn defeated McIntosh 14-6. Pierce shut out Jeff Davis 41-0. New Hampstead over Windsor Forest 56-6, and Statesboro beat Southeast Bullock Saturday night by a score of 12-7. We've got varsity girls softball today at the Barbara Strickhoff softball field. First pitch at 6 p.m. Our pregame at 5:50. They'll host Brantley County. Girls were up in Winder this past weekend. Lost 2 games. On Friday, lost to Social Circle 8-2. On Saturday, lost to Ace Charter 9-2. The second game on Saturday against Stockbridge was canceled due to the severe heat. And the girls were scheduled to play, but again, the second game called off due to the severe heat up in Winder, Georgia. Today's game at 6 p.m. Again, our pregame at 5:50. Girls volleyball team in action this Tuesday at home. They'll host Bradwell in Toombs County. Georgia Tech starts their football season this Friday night in Atlanta in the Aflac Kickoff Classic. Today on the Butch and Bob Show, we've got CEO and president of the Peach Bowl and operator of this Friday night's game, Gary Stokin, will join us to talk about the game in Atlanta. Wayne County's Weston Franklin is headed into his junior year with the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, listed as 6'4", 311, wears number 72, expected to be the starting center for the Jackets again this season. Again, Georgia Tech in action this Friday night in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and that's the topic of our Butch and Bob Show coming up this morning. Both Georgia Southern and Georgia Tech in action this Saturday, September 2nd. Georgia will host UT Martin in Athens. Southern opens up against the Citadel. That's a 6 p.m. game in Statesboro. And we'll have that game Saturday night here on WIFO-FM. Some college games this past weekend. USC beat San Jose State 56-28. Notre Dame over Navy 42-3. Vandy beat Hawaii 35-28. And Mercer beat North Alabama 17-7. Braves in Colorado this evening. First pitch 8:40. We'll join them right after the girls softball game. Braves take 2 out of 3 from San Francisco. The Giants won last night's game by a final of 8-5. California wins the Little League World Series, a walk-off home run by Luis Lepe. They beat Caraco 6-5, and Victor Hoffman wins the FedEx Tour Championship on the PGA Tour. 25-year-old wins by 5 strokes over Xander Schauffele. Gets a nice $18 million check for the win. That's going to do it for the latest in local sports. Sports is